start to relax. Choose what you like. In the moment of breathing, we can feel our body's sensations, and our mind should calm down. With many things lacking, only health matters. After reaching a certain age, one must learn to focus and cultivate the heart, and also nurture one's nature. One's temperament, character, and temper must all be reined in. The body's energy can become sensitive, so there won't be any sour feelings. Without material burdens, there won't be negative energy, and one can live happily. So what is a person? A person is different from an animal. A person has thoughts and reflections. Behavior is sometimes driven by these thoughts. You're overthinking. You don't even realize what you're thinking. You're thinking too much, and you don't know it, so your ability to live is stagnant. So, simplicity is beauty, simplicity is health, and complexity. A complicated life and complex thinking will only cause you pain. So, humans are interesting creatures, yet they are also complex and troublesome. We don't even know ourselves. Through our group practice, stretching, and rejuvenation, the body gains energy. Slowly, your mind will calm, your compassion will rise, and you will understand yourself better. The past you, or even you now, you don't know. When you calm down, you'll start to think about what you really. What kind of person are you, and what is your purpose in life? What exactly do you want to do in this world? Besides continuing the Zen tradition, what else can you do? This is our true value. So, some people find value through volunteering and social contributions. They increase their own value by serving others. Being used by others is an added value, indicating you still have worth. When no one wants to pay attention to you or use you, it means you have lost your value. People exist because they have value without value. It doesn't matter if there are more or fewer of them. The Earth already has over 7 billion people. Having one more or one less of us doesn't make a difference. Only we can truly belong to ourselves, do you understand? Only we can validate ourselves. You are your whole world, right? If you can step out healthily, the whole world is yours. That's why the teacher keeps emphasizing. A person can be smart, but they must not lack wisdom. What does it mean to be smart, and what does it mean to have wisdom? In a moment, when we practice, we'll continue. Time's up. Right now, it's Taiwan time, 5:50 a.m. It's almost half past. Squat on your left foot, step onto the wall, lift your body, then push your butt forward. Let your stress flow to your calves, and notice that your left calf is tense. Tuck your chin, turn your head, walk gently, and feel a stretch, keeping your heart line relaxed. If you can, gently close your eyes and enjoy your body. Early in the morning, you start moving. Feel your natural breath. Listen to your body's signals and do what it wants for 30 seconds. Place your right foot in a slight squat, lean against the wall, and after your body rises, push your foot back towards your butt, tuck your chin, and turn your head side to side. Slowly follow this rhythm. Don't rush, be gentle, soft, and slow. Take it slow, awaken every inch of your body. This is called awakening the body, mind, and spirit. The body is moving, the mind needs to look inward. It's the willpower within our body, following along for 30 seconds. Place your right foot, then your left foot, step onto the wall, and slightly squat. After rising, push your feet down, and thrust your hips forward towards the wall. Your left calf is tight. When you sleep, your leg cramps at night. You need to stretch more, your calves are tight. Stretch it out, and you won't cramp. If you don't stretch, the cramps will continue. Cramps are a signal your body is telling you that your energy and blood are cold. Especially in winter, my hands and feet get cold, and I also get leg cramps. In summer, my hands and feet are less likely to get cold, but I still get cramps. In summer, we use air conditioning and sit next to a fan. The airflow is blowing, and my feet are more likely to cramp. Because a damp and cold body is more prone to cramps. The body's muscles can easily tighten, and you need to be aware of that. Release your left foot, release your right foot, and get close to the wall. Get close to the wall, it feels good. My right calf is already relaxed. Turn your head left and right. You must tuck in your chin. If you don't, your neck will move back. Turn your head left and right. That's a neck injury. The cervical spine can get hurt, and we don't know why. Because your cervical spine isn't aligned, you need to tuck in your chin for it to align. It's because we are all looking down at our devices too much. Or lying in bed, looking at what's on our nightstands. Sitting or lying down can hurt both the lumbar and spinal regions. If your lumbar spine is constantly hurting, you might end up with insomnia without realizing it. So it's definitely not due to illness, it's because your spine and lumbar region are in pain. It's a disruption in your autonomic nervous system caused by blocked meridians. Autonomic nervous system imbalance isn't a disease, it's just a condition. You think about it, but still can't find the reason for the imbalance. Ultimately, all causes stem from the mind. Just like your skeleton, posture, and movement. Spread your legs shoulder-width apart, with your toes pointed. Shift your weight back, and let your toes grip the ground slightly. Keep your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine aligned for 10 to 20 seconds. At this moment, the pressure is on the back of your thighs. Just be aware, know that it will feel sore and painful, and any movement will feel the same. Because this is called reverse engineering, to help you. Realign your skeleton, return to the correct position, and rise slowly. Relax for a moment, then move to your shoulders, back, chin, and tilt your head back. Push your hips back, shift your weight back, and lightly grip the ground with your toes for 10 to 20 seconds. These movements may seem insignificant, and you might not hear the teacher explaining while demonstrating. They talk about inner space energy and body structure, and you might underestimate these movements. You know best if your body improves by doing these movements yourself. After practicing for a while, others will notice the change in your energy. The energy is different, right? Take your time getting up. So how long do you need to practice? The body will change, but it varies from person to person. It depends on your understanding. Can you grasp what the teacher is saying? Being able to understand the signals from your body is called awareness, but you don't understand it. That's okay. Just practice mindlessly. Your awareness might be lacking. That's fine, just do it quietly. It will still be effective as you do it. Your crow's feet will change. They will diminish, the wrinkles will disappear, and even your flying lines will improve. This is called effectiveness. This is the real phenomenon, and reality is like this. Get up for 10 to 20 seconds, relax, and do it 3 to 5 times, and that's enough. Since the time is Taiwan time, we have about 5 minutes. Usually, it's 1 to 2 hours. You just need to get up and do these movements, 5 minutes of pulling small crystals and flying dolls. About 5 minutes, then get up and do it after 1 to 2 hours. You can do a slow jog in place for 5 minutes to warm up. If you do this for 5 minutes regularly, you won't need to worry about the wind. Got it? So, let's think about it. There are many movements that we can match to our daily lives. Slow jog in place, leaning forward. This is a foundational method. In the classroom, your feet need to be bent properly, okay? Start with your hands in fists, but don't apply too much force. I want you to relax your body and keep telling yourself to relax. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Do you see how this looks like a butterfly dancing? Pull your hands back. If your hands don't hurt, pull back. If your hands hurt, pull back. Gradually increase the force, let the tire warm up. The hose moves. Once repaired, it will take bigger steps. Did you see that? Keep your hands below heart level. Don't go above heart level. Pulling back is useful. Pulling forward is not. If your hands are positioned like this, going down or straight won't help. At 90 degrees, pull back at 90 degrees. Like a steam train, with wheels and a connecting rod. Pull back, parallel, pull back, don't let it drop. Some people position it like this, but it doesn't work. So, for some movements, you should first learn the principles behind them. This is because we have new partners joining us every day, so learn the movements first. Then, don't let your shoulders move forward, intentionally pull them back. Relax your body and mind, let everything be at ease. You can practice your breathing along with your steps. If not, just breathe naturally, because we have plenty of time. Our 100-day journey will take 3 months. We have already practiced for 2 full months. Look. We started our online practice on the 11th, and now it has been 2 full months. The first month is called cell transformation. My whole body hurts multiple times, everywhere hurts, and my sweat smells bad. It all smells. Some people have trained for 2 months and still have smelly sweat. I didn't sweat that much last month, but I started sweating this month. This indicates that his body is severely blocked. Some people train for 10 days and their whole body starts to smell. So everyone's reaction is different, so there's nothing to be curious about. Within 100 days, within 3 months, you will hurt everywhere, and it will alternate. Sometimes the sweat is smelly, and sometimes it isn't. Sometimes the sweat is cold. Sometimes the sweat is sticky, and sometimes it's neither sticky nor cold. Why? Why is it intermittent? That's about your practice timing. The timing has arrived. He removes the superficial toxins. Our oxygen organs also have superficial ones. There are deep, middle, inner, and outer layers. Do you understand? He can first eliminate the superficial toxins from the internal organs. After a few days, if you feel it's not smelly anymore, you can again. After practicing for a month, it will smell again and become sticky again. Do you understand what I mean? These toxins won't be eliminated all at once, because the heat energy and warm water in your body have that much energy. And if you don't practice long enough, practicing for a month is different from practicing for 10 days. Do you understand the meaning? You've practiced enough for 2 months, and now you need to feel pain again, detox again. Why is it back? You should be happy. Our bodies change every day. Yesterday, my body was in agony. Today I feel very energetic, and feeling good today means I won't hurt tomorrow. Do you understand? We just need to be aware pain should be felt fully. The more intense the pain, the quicker the recovery, so don't fear the pain. So, Chinese characters are quite interesting, right? What does it mean to feel pain or not? It's about healing quickly without pain. There's no quick recovery. So this is called relief. So, when you do these actions, you're detoxing, and your awareness is all you need to know. Slowly observe how many days it takes for it to pass, including the rashes. Someone said, Teacher, I've been jogging really slowly for 10 days. My whole body itches, like ants crawling. My hands go numb. My feet go numb. Everywhere goes numb. That's great. Congratulations. Once the numbness is gone, you've leveled up once the pain and itching are over. You don't need to apply medicine or see a doctor, just wait it out. It will get better soon. Once it's better, will it come back? So don't think you're completely fine, that's not the case. Because our cells and organs have outer layers, middle layers, inner layers, and core layers. There are several layers. This is a detox period, a time for adjustment. It could be the outer layer, or it could be the middle layer. Are there still several more times? So, everyone, don't monkey around. So I say, the biggest difference between humans and animals is that we have thoughts, and usually, it's our thoughts that complicate things. Those who understand simplicity tend to live longer, be healthier, and can let go. Those who can let go are more open-minded and happier. That's how people usually are. Alright, not being able to forget, hate, the bad things, remembering them for a lifetime is very tragic. It's not just about remembering for oneself, but also reminding our thoughts. Our royal family is always different from the noble families. Marriage is not an alliance because of family feuds, do you understand? This is something that no longer exists today, but was common in ancient times. If you can remember everything, it means you are smart. But being smart doesn't necessarily mean a good life, do you understand? Remembering shows your intelligence. Those who can selectively forget are truly wise, do you understand? Remembering is a form of intelligence, but those who can forget possess wisdom. And those who can selectively forget have what is called transcendent wisdom. Do you understand? Think about it. How many of these mistakes have we made in life? We remember hate, grudges, unwillingness, and bad moods. But we never remember the good, how others treat you, or the beautiful moments we've experienced. We usually forget. Because our thinking is quite strange, especially for modern people. What about people in ancient times? Why did ancient people have less of what we call modern civilization? Because life was simpler for ancient people. They didn't have gadgets or so-called theoretical landscapes. Right? They also didn't have political commentary shows. Isn't it because they lacked this information that The sky is within your life, that is the sky. We modern people are not like we are now. The transmission is global, including Australia, Europe, and Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, the United States, Canada, and more. Partners from Spain are all here, in the modern world, around the globe. At this time, if it's not sleeping hours, everyone is in the modern world. We are already global, because after globalization, information explodes, and people become complex. There were many illiterate people in the past. Listen up. In the past, there were many illiterate people because they couldn't afford education, and there were few intellectuals in the agricultural society. But what about the world? In ancient times, it was relatively peaceful. Except for the wars caused by dynastic changes, it was mostly free from conflict. During dynastic changes, people in ancient times lived more peacefully and were more open-minded. Why is that? But in today's society, everyone has access to books, and knowledge is exploding. So human nature has changed, and with that change, our ailments have also changed, which we call civilization sickness. Civilization sickness resides in the heart. People in ancient times were often illiterate, but they were very wise and had a strong philosophy of life. People in ancient times were illiterate and didn't read, so they were very polite because they didn't understand. They couldn't read, so they were all very polite. They asked questions, so ancient people learned by asking. Asking questions wasn't seen as shameful, but rather as humble and polite. Because they hadn't studied, they learned everything quietly. They learned by asking, so ancient people were more humble, they gained wisdom through asking. Nowadays, from childhood to adulthood, you don't have to do anything. You just need to study, and the higher you go, the less you know people. When I say, not knowing people, I mean recognizing them. The more you don't know, the less you recognize anything. You feel like you are not polite at all. People are different now, they're troubled and understand themselves. Do you understand, teacher? So the teacher keeps talking about the teacher. This concept of pulling the golden sheep is based on a simple, human-centered foundation. It starts with yourself. And it's just 2 words simple. You seek simplicity, which is about old things, old health. Simplicity seeks the old, saving lives and health. You just need simple health. If it's complicated, it's not yours, and that's okay. Similarly, maintain a monkey-like, ape-like approach. Relax and move forward. Your heels can lift slightly off the ground. Feel it out yourself. Don't get out of breath if you do. You need to ease up. Slow your pace. Even step in place to regain your breath. If you're out of breath, that's called hypoxia. Understand, teacher? Don't let yourself get breathless. Many exercises, including aerobic ones, can be quite intense. If you push yourself to the point of gasping, you'll end up breathless. Whether running or playing basketball, if you get breathless, there's only one result. Your lung capacity increases, and your muscle endurance and tendon strength improve. Your internal organs are lacking oxygen. We get sick because our organs lack oxygen and are chronically stressed. So, look at athletes, they age quickly, look older, get sick early, and retire even sooner. They can't make it past 40, they have to retire in their 30s. Do you understand? The whole body is like the liver. Besides exercise, the liver is trained, fractures, and so on. Tendons, the liver, all organs are like the liver. Eating sweet and oily foods, exercising, it all doesn't help. If you overwork yourself, do you understand, teacher? Do you get it? Our energy is directed inward. Let's pull our hearts back first. Let's maintain a certain balance without gasping while doing this action. You won't be out of breath, that's just oxygen, and the oxygen level needs to be sufficient. Do you understand, teacher? Will you be out of breath if you pull your elbows back? It relates to your body's muscle capacity. You don't have muscle, your tendons are stiff, lacking elasticity and endurance. In the monkey pose, if you hold it for 2 seconds, your lower back will ache, your legs will hurt, and even this pigskin fasciitis will flare up. So practice slowly. When you reach 30 minutes, you will. You can do it naturally and comfortably, and finish the practice. Your body will feel relaxed, and there won't be any bad cells. Bad cells are called cancer cells, you know? This kind of bad cell in the body is tangible. There is also an intangible kind of bad cell. That is called a thought. Panic disorder, bipolar disorder, or constantly going to the food bucket. That is called a thought. This thought is very bad, it will come out on its own. So you need to self-affirm, self-comfort, and then self-hypnotize. Do you understand? To forget, this is wisdom. Being able to remember is a kind of intelligence. Only those who can forget have wisdom, and it must be selective forgetting. This is called super wisdom. Some say, from the beginning, my origin, my schooling. The self after studying, and the self after entering society, I transcend myself. The belly, the chancellor's belly can support a bed, that's it. The theory, do you understand? Why is it called the chancellor's belly can support a bed? 1 person below, 10,000 above, the nation's taxes, people's rations, water, all are in his belly. Whatever resources there are, all are in his belly. Do you understand, teacher? Do we like the laughing Buddha? Big belly, big face, smiling, right? So, people in agricultural societies are less likely to have modern civilization. Why is that? Because the knowledge level is low, everyone is polite and will ask. Modern people are not necessarily aware of their high level of knowledge. Everyone thinks they are impressive, they never ask others. When you stop asking questions, you've already lost clear value, understand? Our clear value lies in continuous learning. So teachers often say that when a person stops learning, that person has already begun to age. Deterioration, regression, and rigidity have nothing to do with age. So aging, regression, deterioration, and rigidity are not related to age. It's about whether your mind is still learning. Some people live to their 70s or 80s and are still eager to learn. Right? Do you understand this? Does the teacher understand? This is about human nature and whether you have wisdom. It's not that when you retire, you do nothing and live a good life. A good life is something that comes after 100 years while you're alive. You need to move. So, people in agricultural societies work and are healthier, while we modern people do not. So we must learn to move like apes, going back to the ancient ways of exercise. Do you understand? Don't take the elevator, taxi, or drive to the gym to exercise. If you want to, just stand up on your own 2 feet and you can move. Because we rely on these transportation tools and spend money to go to the gym. Now, in human contradictions, people in the past had no cars, no electricity, and no electronic products. Right? So, their lives were very simple. People in the past didn't have so many ingredients in the kitchen. Seasonings were simple, meals were very natural. If you wanted it spicy, you used chili. If you wanted it salty, just a bit of salt. There wasn't much else, not that many options. Vegetarian, oyster sauce, what other oils? Sesame oil, right? And what about those big bone broths, all packaged with chemicals? Nowadays, people are sick all over. Then the toxins in the internal organs can't be expelled. So our ape-style ultra-slow jogging returns to the most traditional form, where our skeleton and center of gravity are in front. The 10 toes are linked to detoxification, excretion, and digestion systems, including the liver. Gallbladder, spleen, stomach, kidneys all are connected to the toes. So, do you want to learn the ape-style method? Running or walking with your butt back and center of gravity forward, or standing still. Even standing still is done this way, with the center of gravity forward and pressure on the 10 toes. So give it a try, as this can help with many ailments, including eye issues and liver inflammation. You have floaters in your eyes. You're doing this monkey style. When you do slow jogging, exhale as your right foot hits the ground. Pull your stomach in. Breathe out through your mouth, inhale through your mouth, small exhales, small inhales. As you exhale, pull your stomach in while lifting your liver. Look forward with focus. Use strength or not, focus or not. Do you know, teacher, how I should glare? I mean for you to use your intention. Bring a flow of energy up from the base of your spine. Arrive at our jade pillow point. This area of the electric pillow, right behind the eyes, is called the Yujun point. Then directly from the Yujun point, it passes through the center of our brain, reaching the function of the eyes. Push forward with strength. This is the power of the lower abdomen. So, we love the companions of symptoms. The teacher has taught you that you must first focus on the power of the lower abdomen to express strength in your voice. What the teacher just mentioned. In one breath, when you stomp with your right foot, exhale, and your intention comes from subtle. It rises from the spine, reaches the Yujun point, and then stomps forward. You will feel a swelling sensation in your eyes, a rush of blood. There, you will feel swelling, pulsing, and throbbing. Some issues with your eyes and aging problems can be resolved. Do you understand? What about dry eye syndrome? Those can be balanced, but it's not easy. Don't rush. It's because you lack the right intensity, you don't have enough energy, and your oxygen levels are low. You've only been practicing for a month, right? Some people practice for 3 months. They still can't get tense. They still can't direct their thoughts to the maximum age. Don't rush. Everyone has a chance, and everyone has hope. If you don't have confidence, will it look good or not? Material properties, do you understand? In addition to physical properties, there are patience, perseverance, and confidence. You lack confidence in your body, not in this practice. It's not about confidence in the method, it's about your confidence in yourself. Because your mind is unsettled, and that uncertainty is your own loss. Do you understand, teacher? So, every day when you meditate, your energy changes, talking about what it means to be human. What does it mean to think? Everyone, take a moment to reflect. Now there are recordings on YouTube that you can listen to repeatedly. See if you've made these mistakes. How is your life? Is it abundant, unlike labor, agriculture, or a society with hard work? His labor and strength are applied to his body. He is in good health. Aside from aging and some atrophy from overuse, he has no other illnesses. However, there are some modern ailments. People today hardly exert themselves, let alone put in effort. As a result, our muscles are soft, lacking elasticity, and are stiff. If you don't get sick, who will? So, we engage in this ape-like, primitive slow jogging. We push our hips back, using our thighs and calves. Even the soles of our feet are exerting effort. Our upper body's lumbar spine is also engaged, pulling our elbows back. Even our shoulders and cervical spine are working hard. Our whole body relies on it. Currently, there is no exercise that can give you a full-body yoga. Yoga only achieves a certain level, and the oxygen levels are insufficient. If your body lacks oxygen, you won't build muscle. So, the teacher has mentioned this several times. Practicing yoga at 30 or 40 keeps your body healthy and energetic. If you practice until 50, after 10 years, after 20 years, at 50, yoga can wear you out. Your body is very flexible by 50. You've been practicing yoga since 20. You can stand straight, and your hands can touch the ground, but your whole body cannot. Because your muscles are gone, completely, feeling as tired as a rubber band. You're tired, and then you have no muscle, which affects the outcome. Because yoga hasn't increased your oxygen levels, the teacher keeps saying that higher oxygen levels help you stretch. A monkey-style run stretches from the muscles in your feet to those in your shoulders, pulling your arms back. Do you understand? So if you understand, you know that this is a framework, allowing you to be your own doctor. If you don't understand or can't hear, this movement is simple, and there's nothing much to learn. That's okay. Just do it your way, no need to hit the exact position. I mean, don't let your hands go higher, don't let your fists go higher. Heart, it doesn't matter if you don't understand. Pulling back is useful. If you don't, it hurts a lot, and you'll always feel the pain. If you don't do it, your body will just stay there and continue to deteriorate. Do you understand, teacher? We have been running for 20 minutes now, and in between the turns. We've done the head movements, and now the body is warm, turning the double chin side to side. You need to do the full body rotation. This is important. After that, make a fist. There are 6 meridians in your hands and 6 in your feet, totaling 12. These are the energies of the 5 organs and 6 bowels. Every morning, when you clench your hands, your heart feels warm. I'll give you a thumbs up, got it? It's comfortable to follow along, sweating all over. Hot sweat means you can. If you don't sweat, don't worry, it just means you're out of shape. Take it slow, pull your elbows back, like a monkey, and calm your mind. Those who can forget are the wise ones. If you can't forget, then you can't forget. Then just take your time to work through it. Listen. Do you understand? Many things, as the teacher says, even our own bodies aren't ours. When the time comes, we turn to dust, soil, ashes. For now, we can still be natural, get up when we want, move when we want. We should thank the heavens, thank the earth, thank ourselves, and thank our parents. Those who have helped us or harmed us in the past are all our teachers. Do you understand? Life is that mysterious. This one cut, 30,000 examples, but why? Is it for passing on the family line? Or is it to settle grudges, or out of jealousy? It's up to you. You can choose to be happy for a day or suffer for a day. Each day is different. Yesterday was painful beyond belief. Today I feel good. Enjoy the moment. Do you understand? So, the teacher has always told everyone that mindset is very important. When you can calm down by yourself, you are the whole world. If you can't calm down, you keep comparing, complaining, and hating. The whole world isn't yours, and you aren't a part of the whole world, right? Let's continue to pull our shoulder blades back. You need to use your mind to stand your shoulders back. Haven't you noticed that shoulders usually lean forward, with the front sitting and elbows pulled back? A comfortable life is like this. The calmer your heart, the more you can. You can feel your passion surging within your body. The speed of that passion surges, the flow increases, and the tiny capillaries are no longer visible. Do even white blood cells have no place to understand? You don't even know about the usual 100,000 kilometers and the blocked 50,000 kilometers. The whole body is filled with stiff limbs, completely stiff. Organs, along with the little remaining muscle, are all stiff. The blood is not flowing. So, the body is long-term oxygen deprived, with the organs lacking oxygen. Autonomic nervous system disorders have no identifiable cause. It's a condition, with 90% of autonomic nervous system disorders being untraceable. The cause lies in the heart, in the skeleton, because your muscles, sometimes stiff, prevent blood from reaching every inch of your cells. That's how your body gets damaged. Do you understand the meaning? So, there is dry eye syndrome, there are crow's feet, and then there are wrinkles. And then, there are floaters, everything. The skin is dull. There are many spots, dry spots, dark spots, all kinds of spots. But after you get your blood flowing, even your spots disappear, fade, and your complexion looks better. Even the energy blockages and lipomas on your body disappear. Not to mention hemorrhoids, those will disappear too. Because, in addition, the energy flow touches the nerves and the blood vessels are open. These blockages, which had no way to flow, are all cleared. They are no longer blocked. The pain of blockage, right? It's either energy stagnation or blood stasis, isn't it? Energy stagnation causes swelling, blood stasis accumulates, and that accumulation hurts. Do you understand? When you practice this set, your blood flows. Keep practicing. Where does it start to hurt? In your chest. That's the blood trying to clear the blockage. Your blood is working to dissolve and clear the blockage inside. You're developing body awareness, feeling pain or soreness. You should be happy. If you're afraid to face it, then it relates to wisdom. Understand the teacher. Do you get it? I feel so happy every day, only then will I be truly enchanted. So, what should we be serious about, right? Doing everything perfectly is called perfection, but it's exhausting. You have to start early, right? The suffering never ends, does it? Take it easy. Forget what you can, and also, selective forgetting is what truly makes a person happy. So you need to hypnotize yourself. Keep doing it. The power of mindset is immense. If you're positive, stay positive. If you're negative, constantly pulling towards negativity won't solve the problem. Do you understand this, teacher? Through sweating, you replenish your energy for body and spirit. The dark places are gone. Where there is sunlight, darkness disappears. Do you understand? You say the teacher has sunlight, but I'm still in the dark under the tree. This is called negative energy. The teacher says that where there is sunlight, there is no darkness. So someone might say the teacher has sunlight, but I'm still in the dark under the tree. He needs to think about that part. That's okay. You also choose whether to be saved. Look at yourself. If you always think negatively, there's nothing you can do. Even the gods find it hard to save you. No words can help you here, right? To be honest. As we get older, our days are numbered. Each day that passes is one less, so why worry about anything? What can't we let go of? Right? You accidentally get a vaccine, and 2 days later, it's game over. Isn't that so? Because you already have blood clots in your vessels. Just one shot can speed up the blockage, so there are many cases like this. When you spend a long time doing this intense exercise, you spend a month or two training with the instructor. Especially after 2 months, you'll notice your blood becomes clearer. It becomes clear and less itchy, not so ugly. We have a senior sister sharing that her blood cholesterol has dropped. It's not due to medication, but from this passionate exercise. That is the hardest to deal with. Do you understand, teacher? So, we should be very clear that this pillar is a treasure. It's all about our own wise choices. Choosing is a form of wisdom, right? Having ability shows you are a smart person, but you are also a capable person. Without compassion, you will harm yourself and even more so those around you. Do you understand, teacher? Many people are very smart and capable, but lack compassion. This harms themselves and severely affects those around them. So, that kindness, the teacher often says, is especially important for sick people. When you're walking down the street and see a puppy or a kitten nearby, don't kick them or chase them away. Or if a puppy or kitten is hurt on the side of the road, you should help them by moving them out of the way so they won't get hit by a car. This is called kindness and compassion. Do you understand? If you're not feeling well, you should show even more kindness and empathy and help others. By helping others, you will get better and the heavens will give you opportunities. Do you understand what the teacher is saying? Why does the teacher often talk about this? The teacher doesn't talk about religion, but teaches principles. The teacher doesn't talk politics, but the teacher talks about rules. Do you understand the teacher? So, the teacher's health group has over 2,000 members. If you don't have questions, then don't ask. If you have questions, come to the teacher. You ask the teacher, and the teacher will practice together. The answers will be given in the evening class, so don't be anxious. There is only one teacher, facing thousands of questions. How can the teacher respond? You send a message to the teacher, and the teacher will wait for you. You will hear back. If you practice regularly, you will hear the answers you want. Even if the teacher doesn't give you an answer, if you practice for a month, in 2 months, you'll figure it out on your own. Do you understand? This is called positive energy. When your energy comes back, your mind gets sharper and your eyes brighten up. Problems won't be problems anymore. Do you all understand? So, there are no problems in the world that can't be solved, only feelings we can't handle right now. Okay, you need to regain control of this feeling. You are the whole world, otherwise, nothing matters. It's all about the inside and outside, not just people, constantly cycling through. The suffering never ends, the pain never ends. Life can be heaven or it can be hell. It's all about how you spend this day, how you make today okay, so take a moment. Take a breath, especially if you're feeling out of breath. You need to regulate your breathing, do you understand? Look. The teacher likes to use hand gestures while regulating breathing. Have you noticed that this looks a bit like Tai Chi? No matter which method it is, if it's a good one, you should pick it up and use it. Do you understand the teacher? Is that clear? Yoga is a great method. The movements, you should use them. Any good Qigong method, you should pick it up and use it. That's how you learn. Learn from others' strengths, and recognize your own weaknesses, okay? Alright, breathe easy. Afterward, spread your legs, point your toes up, and finish by interlocking your fingers. Palms facing outward, shift your weight forward, inhale through your nose for 3 seconds, and lift your hands. Stand tall. This is called standing tall. Inhale through your nose, and shift your weight. Shift your weight forward and backward, and slightly lift your heels. Belly goes half in. Hold your breath for 3 seconds, then pucker your lips and exhale. At this moment, exhale while pulling in your stomach and tightening your core. For 6 seconds, slowly blow the air out from your belly. Alright, for 6 seconds. Now, tighten your core. As you finish, it feels like sweat is dripping again. Now, focus. Focus forward. Breathe in through your nose without tensing your liver, and relax your liver. For 3 seconds, inhale and flatten your stomach, while your body stays still. Keep your legs straight, hold your breath for 3 seconds, then exhale. 3, 2, pucker your lips. Is it comfortable to exhale for 6 seconds? Now for the second breathing method, again, focus forward, don't tense your liver, inhale for 3 seconds. But don't fill your lungs completely, aim for about 70% full, 5% is fine. This is related to our old pulse. Those with chronic illnesses or just starting out may feel weaker. Don't hold your breath, just exhale directly. And again, 3, 2, pucker your lips. Lift your pig. At this moment, tighten your abdomen and lift your liver. Exhale for 6 seconds, and then hold your breath after exhaling. The second step is to hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds after exhaling. I want you to stop breathing, then hold your breath again. If you feel short of breath or dizzy, you shouldn't do it. Just exhale without holding your breath. Listen, do you understand? Will this protect yourself? Okay, shift your weight forward, relax your liver, and inhale. Eat until you're about 50 to 70% full, and fully stretch your body, then bend forward and open your mouth. Lift your pig, exhale, pull your belly in, and lift your liver for 6 seconds. After exhaling, continue to hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds. Good release. The teacher wants this kind of energy. You need to gradually understand it yourself and have a bit of insight. The third type of dantian is beneficial. I have practiced the Western Wind Prince. It's easier to do. Lift your liver and inhale for 3 seconds. Sink down. Dantian, intention, from the tailbone, not reaching the tail line. Good, hold your breath. Fold the top 3-2, guiding the internal energy flow of the small circulation to the dantian. Alright. Purse your lips, exhale, and contract your abdomen. At this moment, let the liver release the breath. Let it go, inhale, and slowly exhale over 6 seconds. Alright, this is the operation of the small universe. Let's do it again. Focus. Focus your mind forward. Lift the liver as you inhale, and keep lifting the liver. Keep lifting. Concentrate on the lower dantian, from the tailbone to the crown, without bending. 3, 2, guide the inner energy flow to the lower dantian. Hold your breath, and after 3 seconds, exhale. Slowly lower your heels, let the liver release, and pull in your abdomen. Alright, let the cool energy flow in the lower dantian, and exhale. Our heat is in the chest, so it can go down. Okay, we wrapped up well. Now let's get ready for our laughter yoga. After the laughter yoga, just laugh. What about after the practice? Don't touch anything for 15 minutes. What if you're in a hurry for work? Wring out a hot towel, cut it, and let it evaporate faster. These 15 minutes will help you fully detox and release energy. You should enjoy these 15 minutes. During these 15 minutes, you can practice your yoga and stretching. Alright. But the teacher with love symptoms says, during these 15 minutes, meditate and lift your liver. Tighten your abdomen and feel the energy flowing through your body. We'll have class again next week, and the teacher will ask us, and about the symptoms of love, what have you practiced? The teacher won't give you the answers. You need to practice on your own. Got it? Sit for 15 minutes. Feel the energy flowing in your body. Can you control it? Lift your energy center, tighten your abdomen. Lift your energy center, tighten your abdomen. Teacher, this has been mentioned first. Other partners, don't rush. Let's do laughter yoga. Let's start. Laugh in one breath. Inhale through your nose. Let your belly expand. Then pull it back in. Don't laugh too loudly at home, okay? Now let's laugh with our mouths, 3 times. Breathe in deeply. Do you understand? Let that energy shine brightly, reflecting in your stomach, like alcohol. The lungs generate electricity. The body won't feel sore, won't feel pain, won't feel the skin. Okay, breathe in slowly. Let's do it again, in one breath. Smile. Breathe in through your nose. Let your belly expand, then contract. Look down forcefully. Let it flow into your eyes. Even your eyes should smile, like this. The lower abdomen saves lives. Everyone be good. Okay, you all are the best. Yes, everyone have a wonderful day. Share this video.